Hello there, welcome back. Right now, take a look at a perspective nowcast discussion. Today, it's really we're seeing probably what is the first moments of what will be quite a significant outbreak throughout the next few days. What could be really evolve into a significant outbreak, I should say. It's a significant amount of uncertainty, although for at least tomorrow. But right now, we have a tornado warning for Fort Smith. We have a supercell just located just to the south and east. Not too much on velocity, it seems, as for rotation just yet. But take a look. Let's take a look at a time bit higher up, and we can see what's going on. And I think a time bit something maybe consolidating. Time bit in the higher levels. This is at around 0.8 K. This is not even 1,000 feet above the ground. Maybe we can take a look at further higher up radar to see. You can definitely see a pretty significant hail spike. Maybe something evolving near the Fort Coffee area, some broad rotation maybe with it. But this is not only producing this is capable of producing a tornado, but some pretty large hail as well. Take a look at the warning text. This is around tennis ball size cat, which is pretty reasonable, really. Take a look at receiving values, well over 80 maxed out values. This is from around 8 minutes ago, though. Take a look at echo tops. Seeing around 18,000 feet, but this is showing around 40 to 50,000 feet. So this is really the first supercell that's really evolved so far, but I think this won't be the only one. I think there's going to be multiple throughout the evening. And let's take a look. Current SBC outlook across much of central going into Oklahoma. We have enhanced risk. This includes from around the Jonesboro area going into I believe Fort Smith itself and Little Rock. This is around the Jonesboro. This includes Little Rock, Fort Smith. So it's going to be quite 10% significant tornado, 15% wind, 30% significant hail. See, time of a surface low over a pretty weak surface low over Illinois. Another one over Texas. Take a look at 500 millibars real quick. See, this is actually associated really. I think initiation is because we see a time of a shortwave trough right now. Pretty take a look at 700 millibars. You see definitely a pretty those kinks in the line representing those shortwave troughs. And also we have some more lift from the outflow boundary that's been draped over Arkansas going into Texas and northern Louisiana throughout the day. And take a look at the SKU map. Pretty recent product. And take a look at that. The cap seems to be a tiny bit eroded now. You can see more positively buoyant, especially where that supercell is. And really take a look at the sounding from Little Rock. See, basically time bit still some pretty mediocre low level apps rates, but still tiny. The parts of the time still buoyant. 68 over 64 large photographs in the lowest kilometer around the 30 knot low level jet. The storm relative felicity in the lowest kilometer around 200 meters squared per second squared. Kind of pretty steep mid-level lapse rates. Those will probably continue to steepen as take a look as see a time of more of a steeper mid-level lapse rate plume or in the vecting into Arkansas around 7.5. And also so take a look at 850 millibars. We see a little jet around 30 to 40 knots, basically out of the south and east. And despite that, the moist layer goes up pretty high, going up to near around 750 millibars. Take a look at something actually from Fort Worth, and you can see a time of profile really pretty much favorable for some more high base storms, I guess. 86 over 62, and it's a 24-degree difference. Time of some inversion still, but I think there's gonna be some more storm development nearby in the Texas area, I think. Although it's gonna be more pose of a hail threat than anything else. But take a look at a recent VWP from take a few VWPs, and you can see we see time of some curvature in the lowest few kilometers. Not too crazy 0 to 6 kilometers here, but the steep lapse rates at hoof draft is really strong, as you can definitely see. And that's why. And we might actually. We'll take a look back. This is from Little Rock. See a time with some curvature, below 3 kilometers. So 0 to 6 kilometer shear around 55 knots, and pretty evident of a pretty zonal pattern, at least at 500 millibars. But take a look back at this supercell. It seems like it's gonna be producing really soon. See that velocity definitely a lot more evident now compared with just a few minutes ago, and it's been going. So I'm gonna have to wait. We're gonna have to wait until but a tornado is definitely this is definitely could produce a tornado really soon. It's just to the south and to the east of Fort Coffee. This is heading straight east right now. Heading straight east. This might be heading towards the radar. You can see the last few see that RFD surging. We'll see if it produces or not. I think it's going to. It should, given despite the time it should, assuming it doesn't really struggle due to the limited mid-level lapse rates. But also low-level lapse rates look pretty mediocre right now. So that's, and instability around. Take a look back at the QT map. You can see pretty ample instability aloft, despite I guess mid-level lapse rates. Time a bit weaker out into central, which is still pretty favorable. You can see still pretty fat K profile aloft. That's why you're seeing some pretty high instability numbers. So let's take one last time. Doesn't really look too much better, this frame. We're gonna have to see how this continues to evolve. So, and see, it seems like we have this splitting. So it's going to pretty much delay potential for a tornado for a tiny bit. Hopefully, that left splitter takes it delays it up until it passes Fort Smith. But anyways, apart from that, that's really it. And goodbye.